Welcome back to the Hood Needs Fantasy Football Podcast. This is the Week 13 Midweek Report. I got my one and only dog with me here, BBTB.
Yes, sir. Look, bro, can I be mentioned first on the podcast when MFB comes back? I know I'm saying when MFB comes back. How about that? Because I technically haven't missed a video in a long, long time.
Let's leave it up to the viewers. If you want to see BBTB be mentioned first, please leave a comment under the video and I will consider it. Maybe I'll put a poll on Spotify. You can put polls. So go to Spotify, go to the poll, vote BBTB over MFB to be first.
Yeah, all 5 of you.
Yeah, all 5 viewers that are listening or watching on YouTube. Anyways, we're going to go over some topics here, guys. We're going to try and keep this episode quick. We usually end up yapping, I'll be honest, but it is right before Thanksgiving. This episode is going to come out. You guys will see it Thanksgiving morning. You probably won't listen to it before the games, but it'll give you something to listen to before the weekend games, or maybe if you're bored during Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, topic number 1 is Daniel Jones signed with the Vikings. Do we care?
We do not care.
All right, next topic.
Look, that man slept 2-9, woke up 9-2, bruh. Like
he's like,
this homie is in a great position. Vikings could win it. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously make up that playoff run. Honestly, dude, that's a solid pickup because literally, like, everyone I don't know how they got him, but he cleared waivers. So once he got released, he literally went through every single team. No one wanted him, and then the Vikings like, hey, yo, free agency, come here. And so, like, literally, if Sam Darnold goes down, bro, you could plug Daniel Jones in. Like, I feel like he just needs a better system. That's just my opinion. So could be like, I wouldn't say stash him, just be on the lookout. That's all it is.
He can definitely do something. I do agree with you in that sometimes it's just the system you're in. We've seen it in all different kinds of sports, all different kinds of players where you have, we've seen the inverse. We've seen studs, stars that are just going crazy, doing great things, breaking records, and they move to a new team and they're just nothing. They're not able to perform, they're not able to produce. We've seen it, like I said, in multiple sports. Football is not exempt of that. You will see it we've seen it in football where players are doing great on one team and they go to another team and they just can't perform. And you're like, what's the problem? Like, why are they suddenly bad? What happened? Did they lose motivation? It just could very well be the system. So I do agree that maybe, the Giants saw something in him when they paid the guy $150 million, or was it $160 million?
Something high.
Crazy amount of money, right? A ton of money. And biggest thief in the NFL, Daniel Jones, ran away with that money and did nothing for it.
He's number 2. Number 1's Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
He's 5-year, $235 million.
I'll give you, well, he's right behind Russell Wilson in the thieves category. But anyways, all QBs that are just able to finesse. Anyways, yeah, Daniel Jones, who knows? Excuse me. I couldn't speak there for a second.
Good there?
I just almost died.
You grab some water.
I need to stop talking about him. Clearly it's causing me distress. So let's move on to the next topic. Breece Hall dealing with a knee injury. Is he going to play this week?
Bro, he's going to play this week. Sore knee, bro. Help me not trying to practice. He's going to do his thing. Don't even trip. He's on his rookie contract, by the way. I think a FYI, he's trying to get paid. So this man needs to play, by the way. Like, I'm high on, Jets might not be winning games, but Breece is probably going to finish the season, hopefully, if he's still healthy. And I'm high on Breece for the rest of the season. Like, so serious. So he's going to play. It's dumb report.
Dumb report. Okay. But if he doesn't play, obviously, Braylon Allen is a plug and play.
You can flex him.
Flex Braylon Allen against the Seahawks.
Versus Seahawks. It's a tough one.
Yeah, it's tough. Breece is playing for something, right? But he's playing for a contract. But Braylon Allen is a rookie.
He's a rookie. He's going to be on that team for the next 3 years. So, he ain't really tripping. He knows he's going to be the backup for the long time.
Yep.
So, Yeah, I don't know. I'll try to weigh out my options, see what I got.
Okay. But yeah, if Breece doesn't go, that's a problem. BBTB thinks he's going to play. I haven't done enough research, but keep up with the reports. Find out. Ask us in Discord, guys. We've mentioned it before. Join the Discord. It's in the description. Ask us questions. Hey, Breece is out. I am a donkey. I don't have Braylon Allen. Who should I pick up or who should I start? Hopefully, if you don't have Breece, you have Braylon Allen. You can just plug him in. Next topic, kind of relevant to Daniel Jones. Tommy DeVito is now considered, quote unquote, a long shot to play. So it's looking like Drew Lock is going to start for the Giants. Does that make... If you're watching, BBTV is making gang signs. I don't know what's happening right now. I honestly...
I can't represent my set?
Bro, you need to... Whatever that was, don't ever do that again. If you're watching, please, in the comments, let us know what that was. I don't know what that was.
Okay, so long story short, Drew Lock did that in college. He made a statement with the horns down against Texas, I think. Texas. And horns down, did something, and basically he turned up that game. Drew Lock playing, Drew Lock turning up. Long story short.
Yeah, well, Neighbors owners hope so. I talked about it in the Starts and Sits episode, which may or may not be before this one. But anyways, I did talk about it. I think that it was intentionally done. I don't think DeVito has any injury. I think they're just trying to find an excuse to sit him to start Drew Lock because Neighbors made noise after last game in the post game. They asked him questions, visibly frustrated, very annoyed, made it very clear that he's not happy with the situation. Even though, and he even said, I know we're trying to tank, but no targets in the first half is crazy.
Yeah.
And you don't want your rookie sensation to be unhappy, stop trying, stop playing, and just look for a trade. Like, I want to get out of here. You want your rookie to be happy where he is. You want him to enjoy being on that team. And obviously, you're going to try and get the pieces. This year is over for the Giants. They're obviously trying to tank, like I said. But Neighbors is looking, or the team is not trying to make him unhappy, and they should focus on keeping him happy. He is their best player by far.
Yeah. I definitely believe what you're saying. This could be like, what you call it? Just like, I don't know. I feel like they're just probably trying to tank even more or something. Like, I don't even know, bro.
No, well, so
or it's planned. That's what you said. It's planned. So
yeah. I was saying that, like, they named Danny DeVito the starter, even though they paid Drew Lock to come in and be a backup in case anything happened to Daniel Jones. Why would you pay the guy and then sit him over and then play your third string over him? They were like, nope, let's ultimate tank, play the third string, name him the starter. It's not working. Your rookie's pissed off. He's not happy. I think bounce back game for Neighbors. He's seeing all these other rookies having solid seasons. Ladd McConkey. He's seeing even Jaden Daniels doing great things over there in Washington, having himself a year, and he's sitting there stuck with bum QBs that can't get him the ball, that aren't on a team that sucks overall in general. He's not happy. They need to make him happy.
Yeah, true.
Enough of the Giants. Hopefully we don't have to talk about them again for the rest of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about J.K. Dobbins, who finally, at long last, unfortunately got injured with a knee injury. So sprained his knee. He's not going to play this week. Gus Edwards gets to start. Is Gus Edwards like a plug and play? Is he going to be a 3-down back? Are they going to split work?
It shouldn't be a 3-down back. Gus Edwards should get the load, but the passing work might go to Vidal. Gus Edwards is not a good passing back. I'll be honest. He's a good passing blocking back. So if he needs to block, he's a big body, But Gus Edwards should see most of the rushing attempts, but Vidal should get a lot more passing attempts. So I think if you need a flex player, you plug in Gus Edwards, because don't they play Atlanta?
This week they do, yes.
That's what I'm saying. So if I think a Charger should be able to push the ball down the field, they might not like throw a lot of tutties, but they'll get within the goal line, and they're probably just going to feed their big bag Gus Edwards. So I think Gus Edwards a good flex play.
Okay.
With J.K. and J.K. He said that one of the reports is that J.K. Dobbins is set to miss some time. So if it wasn't, he could have said like, yo, week to week, this and that. Set to miss some time that's like 2-3 games.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if they put him on IR. If they don't put him on IR, then he might be back in 4 weeks. But if they put him on IR, then he's likely done for the fantasy season, which very unfortunate, especially if you picked him up off of waivers. You know, he's probably been one of your best players. You know, he's had very good weeks. He kind of been hit or miss here and there. Depends on the matchup, but very unfortunate for J.K. Dobbins, for a very talented player. You hate to see it. I had Gus Edwards beginning of the season. I was like, I thought that J.K. Dobbins would get injured pretty like early on, and he never did. But yeah, it happened, unfortunately, and he's been dealing with knee issues for the last few years. So it's unfortunate. Moving on to Raiders, starting with Friday versus the Chiefs. What is that? AOC? Aiden O'Connell is starting. I was
Aiden O'Connell.
What are these acronyms, bro?
Yeah. MFB did our midweek reports, by the way.
Yeah, MFB put some of the midweek report in here, and actually showed them all in here. But yeah, this is Aiden O'Connell starting for the Chiefs. Is that good for Brock Bowers? Is it good for Jacoby Myers? Is it bad for them?
No clue. But I'm just going to say what Antonio Pierce said in one of the reports. What he literally said, word for word.
What did he literally say?
He literally said, it's the best team in football versus the worst team in football, and we want to at least make it a show. He's the Raiders head coach, so the Raiders are technically the worst team.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs are obviously the best team.
Admitting to it.
He literally admitted that his team is cheeks as the head coach. I've never heard that in my life.
That's terrible. That was last week?
That was like yesterday.
Oh, wow.
That was yesterday. Like, seriously, bro, it was crazy.
Yeah, as a Raiders fan, you probably don't want him to be your head coach anymore. Even though, obviously, when he took over last year, people were kind of excited. He seemed like a good coach, but yeah.
Brother, he's gone at the end of the season. He just got a one-way ticket out the end of the season.
After that comment, yeah. But, yeah, Kansas City, it's a divisional game. Let's hope they make it a show, man. Honestly, it'll be fun. If the Raiders beat the Chiefs, it'd be very fitting. It'd be very nice because no one likes the Chiefs. Let's be honest. We want them to lose, and to lose to the Raiders, the worst team in football, just putting on a show, circus act, and they win. Come on, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I would enjoy that. And it's a Friday game. Is that the only game on Friday? What are the games?
Only game on Friday. Only game.
Oh, wow. All right. So basically a primetime game, middle of the day. But yeah, I think Aiden O'Connell's good. I don't have the numbers. MFB, Mr. Statistics, has the numbers for the target share for the players, Brock Bowers, and even Jacoby Myers.
Yeah,
their target share and things like that with Aiden O'Connell. I think it's good. Desmond Ridder is not good. There's a reason that Aiden O'Connell's starting. He just got back off IR with a thumb injury. So, yeah, I think it's good for those players. But if you have Brock Bowers, he's been excellent this year. He's one of the best tight ends in the league, if not the best. As a rookie, he's really good. He's one of the best there is. So you're going to keep playing him. And we'll have to wait and see how it actually ends up being. And if he looks good and if he can get it done. Next topic is the Tampa Bay backfield with three-headed backfield, three-headed monster, whatever you want to call it. What do you think of Let's talk about Rachaad White and Bucky Irving, because Sean Tucker is kind of irrelevant, to be honest.
Yeah, but he poached him, bruh. He poached him for no reason. I got so irritated last week.
Didn't you lose because of that?
I lost by 1 point last week, and Bucky Irving goes down the field, stopped on the 1 yard line. Like literally, he got like a pass catch, stopped at the 1 yard line, and they just take him out and they throw in Sean Tucker.
Didn't you have like 24 fantasy points last week?
Yeah, but I needed one more point to win. Look, bro. He should have got his tutty.
You should have picked up a better kicker.
My kicker was Jake Bates, who saw it. He got me 8.
You needed someone to get you a 10-piece. Come on.
I know.
Double-digit kicker.
Jake Bates. I'll take
it. You're getting greedy now. Anyways, yeah, it's tough when there's 3 of them. It's tough any backfield when there's more than one, like set back, like running back, you know?
Bucky's the clear guy. He's the clear guy for sure.
Yeah. I mean, they brought him in. He's looked good. He's looked better than Rachaad White. Rachaad White's a little bit stale. This week, though, they play against
the
Panthers. So can you start Rachaad White and Bucky Irving?
I think you can. I'm in a really big dilemma right now because I have Bucky Irving on my bench. And you're like, how do you have Bucky Irving on your bench? I have Alvin Kamara. Well, hold up. I have Alvin Kamara. I have Breece Hall. And I have Aaron Jones. And they're all playing. Who do I bench for Bucky Irving?
If Breece Hall doesn't play, you bench Breece, obviously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously. And then Aaron Jones, maybe.
If Breece Hall plays, bench Aaron Jones.
Bench Aaron Jones
for Bucky. You're sitting there stressing out. Anyways, not much to go about the Tampa Bay backfield. They have a really easy matchup this week. Bucky Irving's kind of taken over. He had a 20% target share last week. He's taken over that backfield. But there will be Rachaad White and Sean Tucker to poach touchdowns. Let's just hope it's less and less as the season goes on.
Yeah.
Next on the list, we're talking about the Giants some more. Hooray! Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah.
His usage, he's been ceding touches now to Singletary because of his fumble issues. He fumbled in that game against Carolina in Germany, and they lost because of that fumble. He fumbled last game. He's had himself a pair of fumbles in the last 2 games, or I should say he's had himself a fumble the last 2 games. He's been the better running back overall, but if he keeps fumbling, do they just go back to Singletary? What do they do? Do they stop trusting him at the ball? He had 18 carries against Carolina, 16 against Washington, 20 against Pittsburgh, and then 9 against Tampa Bay last week.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, last week's game was pretty trash. Like, Bucs had the ball majority of the game. So I wouldn't be worried about, like, Devin Singletary taking over Tyrone Tracy's spot. Singletary literally only had 2 rushing attempts, and one of them was a little 1-yard tutty. So he pretty much poached that tutty from Tyrone Tracy, but I don't.
Yeah, but if you think about it, because of that fumble, they're like, all right, in the end zone, or when you get to the close to the end zone, you want to trust Singletary to not fumble it before getting in the end zone. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's a really good point.
They're like, we trust Singletary. He's not going to drop the ball. He's a big body back. He'll get in the end zone. It's not hard, right? Give him 2 attempts, and then let Tyrone Tracy get up the field, and then let Singletary punch it in.
Well, I was just going to say that I think Devin Singletary fumbled the ball in the Cowboys game last time he played. Because I traded away Devin Singletary.
The game before, right before
like the hour before. Okay. And And the whole league wanted the trade vetoed because they saw Devin Singletary fumble. So Devin Singletary, I don't know, man. I wouldn't trip, but Tyrone Tracy is the obvious start, but hopefully.
If he keeps fumbling, then it will be a problem. But he should be all right going forward. Let's move on. Jonathon Brooks supposed to have his debut against the Buccaneers. Are you worried about Chuba at all?
Wait, he didn't play last week? I thought he played last week. I thought they put
Sorry,
him
his
out.
his debut was last week.
Oh,
Jonathon
okay, okay.
Brooks. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I misread that or misspoke that.
Yeah,
He
because
debuted
last week I think they put him in like I think it was kick return just to see how he could move a little bit or something like that. I don't even know. But no, not worried about Jonathon Brooks taking over Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard has been an obvious dog. Panthers should eat tomorrow. High on the Panthers tomorrow. I have Panthers winning the game tomorrow. So and if they want to win the game,
you need them to win the game for that division.
I do need them to win the game. But
as a Saints fan.
Yeah, but Chuba Hubbard should do his thing, man. Chuba, Bryce, Thielen.
But they're obviously trying to get Jonathon Brooks involved. They brought him in. They drafted him, right? And they drafted him to be their running back. And he was dealing with, was it ACL, come back from ACL?
I honestly don't remember because I was not keeping up with this person for a long time. I'm like, yeah, I'm not worried about a Panthers third string RB.
He tore his ACL last November, so about a year ago. So yeah, it is ACL. He's come back from the ACL. I don't think I'd be worried.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think I'd be necessarily worried for Chuba. Not this game, but if they start handing him more carries, it just might not be good for Chuba's production. So that's just something to look out for. Hopefully if you have, if you have Chuba, you probably don't have Jonathon Brooks. I don't know. Just, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, MLB's not here to give us his take. He probably has some crazy stats. Sorry, guys, we don't have crazy stats for you. But he did play 5 of the snaps last game, and I still think, like BBTV said, Chuba's still getting the majority of the work. It would be a surprise for them to just make a shift and just involve Jonathon Brooks a lot more.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's not. I just don't see it.
Yeah. Last topic, last but not least, CJ Stroud sucks. Why is that the case? He only has had 3 deep ball touchdowns this season. He had 9 last year, and he's just not able to do it. So what's up with CJ Stroud? Why is he bad?
I think the main reason is because you have a running back that demands the ball. Joe Mixon, 20 plus rushing attempts, or like averaging like 20 a game, like when he's healthy, And so you weren't really getting that from Devin Singletary last year, or what's his name, Damian Pierce. So it was just like a passing offense. But when you have Joe Mixon that can be an absolute unit, why would you need to pass the ball? And you're still winning games, Like they look really good for the playoffs too. So,
I don't know if they look really good for the playoffs.
No, sorry. Not like actually. I'm talking about like division wise, because I think they're technically number 1 in their division.
You're talking about in terms of securing the division, yeah.
Securing the division, yeah. Like they're 7-5. They got the Colts at 5-7.
They're playing Jacksonville this week. I think they'll be fine.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like Texans should be a.
They do have. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
I feel like Texans secure the division, so I feel like if they're winning winning games kind of like that, why would CJ Stroud basically if CJ Stroud needs to throw the ball, he should be throwing the ball, but he doesn't technically need to throw the ball because we obviously see Joe Mixon just being an absolute dog. So I don't know.
I mean, he had 2 touchdowns last game, but also 2 interceptions, and they lost that game. Lost Tennessee. They play Jacksonville, then the bye. Then they have Miami, Kansas City, and Baltimore.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So they needed that win against Tennessee, and he had 2 turnovers. I saw a clip where it was like CJ Stroud's been hot garbage ever since the clip of him telling Caleb Williams, "Hey, bro, keep your head up. blah blah. And he's trying to like he like sunned him.
Oh,
He's trying to
like
like tell him like
he tried to big bro him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, bro,
yeah,
hey, keep your head up. You're gonna do good things. Blah blah. Like, bro, you're like what? You just got in the league last year,
yeah.
bro.
Year
Act like a
two,
veteran.
bro. Yeah, like get out
Act
of
like
here.
he's Tom Brady. Wants to go give him some advice, bro. Relax. So
Yeah,
ever since then, he's been cheeks. That's
but
what
he's
people are saying.
on. But this is listen, bro. He's on the midweek report on why he sucks, and this is MFB start of the week, by the way.
They're
So
playing Jacksonville. You got to
so
look. I will say to go with it. The
I'm
offense
going with
has
it.
changed. No, listen. The offense has changed from last year.
Mm-hmm.
They did add Joe Mixon, who has been taking a lot of the work. And I mean, last time they played Jacksonville last. He had 345 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he should be fine against Jacksonville. But like I said, this year, new team. You have Mixon, who's been great. You add Stephon Diggs, which helped. He is gone for the season, so he lost that weapon. Then also, Nico Collins is out for 4 or 5 weeks. He's out for 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
So he's missing his top target, his top player. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of players that are, the receivers are really good. They make the quarterback look good. We've seen it before with other players where the quarterback just chucks it and the player makes the catch. It's like Tyreek. You just launch it and he's usually Tyreek, you throw it downfield and he's just going to find the ball. He'll get there. You just have to launch it for him, right?
Yeah.
So Nico Collins is kind of that player for CJ Stroud where if Nico Collins is there and he can just get it towards him, Nico will get it and he is able to break off and get away from his defender and get open space. And that's what the deep balls that we're talking about that he hasn't been getting this year. So
Yeah. So I mean, he should have a solid week, but he probably should pick it up. But he has some tough matchups coming up.
yeah, I'm looking to not start CJ Stroud if I cannot start him. Not this week. I'm talking about the rest of the season after this week. But this week, yeah, if you have him, go ahead, plug him in.
Chilling.
But that about does it for the midweek report. Is there anything else that you want to bring up, BBTB? Nope, he just disappeared. He's done for the day. That does it for the midweek report. Sorry, BBTB just left due to technical difficulties, or I pissed him off, or he just had to go to the bathroom. I don't know what. Anyways, that'll do it for the midweek report. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your guys' days. Hopefully you have Friday off as well from work. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.